Okay.
Okay, everybody, welcome to the first Inkt Comics DrawVlog. We're working on a better title. Three of our four members are here. I am Zombirai, author of Everyday Abnormal. We've got Rob.
Hi.
He's author of Love Kills Slowly. And we've got Himi,
Hey,
who's going to school for important things and stuff. She's
I'm doing that important thing now.
so,
Doing it.
You're stripping on the cam?
what?
What?
Go to
No, this is supposed to be family friendly.
Oh,
Just descended
Can I put-
really fast.
can I put pants on?
No, the pants stay off for you, Rob.
Oh, they're always off.
That's why I made that rule, is because we know we can never get you to dress.
I like to hang them out, man. Figure that shit out.
So we started doing the thing now. Oh,
Yeah,
man.
I'm
We-
drawn.
Yeah, we did start doing the thing. So
I don't quite know. I've never done this before. Jeez. I guess I just do what I normally do.
yeah, just do the thing.
That's what I'm doing, except
Show
it's...
some artwork.
There's a face layer.
Can I say, as the guy that draws traditionally, I'm kind of fucked here.
How come?
I got like a shitty webcam, bro. I can't move my drawing board because I have literally a transformer on a stack of books holding a webcam.
Well, I mean, that's innovation.
And you thought that transform would never come in handy.
Oh, no, I knew the transformer would come in handy, but for protecting the universe, not for holding a webcam. He's kind of, this is kind of below his pay grade here.
You gotta do something on his days off. The universe doesn't always need saving.
The universe always needs saving. Always.
Isn't that like a quote from Men in Black or something?
Just in case, just like every once in a while, you might hear like Bumblebee say something. Just that's what it is.
I didn't think Bumblebee spoke.
Okay,
Not a-
Henry, let me school you here.
Oh god.
In the Michael Bay movie, that shit doesn't count, okay? Bumblebee could fucking talk, and he's a Volkswagen Beetle. Not a fucking Camaro. A mute Camaro. Himmy. Fucking don't bring that shit into my yard.
And then I very quickly am booted from the live stream.
Did they ever let him talk in the later movies? Because after True, I was like, I'm never spending money or time on this again.
No, I did watch 4, which is the one with Marky Mark, as a Texan with a Boston accent. Because
As you
why
do.
even bother trying to hide it?
Well, he doesn't really change his accent for any role
I
ever.
think we have a Transformer.
It's like, you're trying to steal my old book? What? No.
What? No.
No, ma'am. I know nothing about Transformers.
Apparently.
Yeah,
I thought Bumblebee couldn't talk.
Like, that's where all I know is that there's a dude called Starscream,
Yes.
and he tries to get rid of Megatron.
Well, it's more complicated than that. See, he works for Megatron,
No, I know that here. Like, the
but
minute
he
Megatron...
also wants to get rid of Megatron so he can take over the Decepticons. And
Right.
occasionally he has.
Huh. Because I've seen clips where, like, the Megatron, just, stubs his toe. Starscream's like, aha! Now I can take over the, whatever they're called.
Your weakness is showing. I can't do a Starscream impression.
nobody can. They've been trying to find somebody to fill Chris Latta's shoes for 30 years.
Oh god, I didn't have the edge of the face is a fucking... Oh no, what have I done?
I'm watching my own webcams. I don't know what the hell you guys are doing.
I'm currently watching Hemi's, although I was watching Rob's.
But is there a way I can actually, because I've got mine full screen at the moment, so I don't know how to, watch you guys at the same time.
Just click on one of the windows on the bottom right corner of the Hangout window.
Oh, I see. Oh, I can actually do that, and it won't, Oh, I see. That's cool. I could even watch a movie.
You could do that, but that would be rude right now because we're enjoying this time together as friends.
I was watching.
We always do.
See, Rob, that was rude.
Oh, I don't have pants on. What did you think was going on?
I just assume you're never wearing pants, and I'm very rarely disappointed in that.
I never am.
That was maybe not the best.
No, that was bad phrasing.
Can somebody play a sad trombone sound for me?
What are you guys drawing?
I am drawing Oscar right now from Everyday Abnormal.
Oh, I love her because I got to draw her first.
Yeah, your drawings of her were the first that the world ever saw.
I know.
I'm animating.
And then you just constantly let them down with your subpar drawing.
I know. I feel so bad about it.
Oh. Gracious. This is supposed to be like I'm supposed to have this done by like June. It's not going well.
How many frames do you have to make by then? Because that's still 2 weeks.
I mean, if I'm just like pretty much working on this every day, I could get it done, but this is a personal project, so we kind of got to we can do whatever we want, really. But sure. I decided, hey, you know what? I can do a really long animation. That's how I roll.
That does not sound like a good idea.
It's not a good idea. I'm barely 30 seconds in. Help me.
It's one of those things that sounded great in theory, and now that you have to do it in practice, just terrible.
See, like when I'm picturing it in my head, it's all like super dynamic. Like remember that I think it was like a GIF you shared from an anime a while ago, that girl running with like.
Oh God, I love that. That was such a beautiful clip.
See, like whenever I picture my animation when it's done, that's what I'm seeing. But when it comes out, it's like me just like dragging something across the screen, like doo 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 doo.
Well, yeah, because that like 10-second clip was worked on by 40 people for days.
And I'm like, I can do that alone here in my room with no in-betweeners.
I don't have a staff, but I can get this done, damn it.
It's like, even for, like, I just, like, completely forget that animation takes, like, a lot of people. Because especially, I mean, we did have the option to work with first years for this project, but I was like, no, no.
See, are you regretting that now that you've got 10,000 frames of animation to do yet?
No, not really, because I remember when I was a first year and I had to do the project, and I'm pretty sure like my lack of being good at stuff resulted in my second year not getting a project in on time. So I was like, I don't want to do that to another person. It's like this all has to be my fault.
Oh, so you're one of those responsible people. I like having somebody to blame myself.
See, I can't, like, because I'm still like the main. Like, all I was in charge of was doing the backgrounds, but I don't know. Somehow I still managed to fuck that up.
I'm drawing Freakazoid.
Yay. I've never watched Freakazoid.
What?
I don't know. I guess it wasn't much of a thing in the UK. Well, I didn't really watch TV when I was younger because I was, like, special and shit.
Like a Jerry's kid?
I don't know what that is.
This is one of those conversations that I'm immediately going to regret not doing any post editing on these shows.
I don't even know what's going on.
Rob, you probably have to explain.
Well.
No, you explain. You live with the consequences of your actions.
You made your bed, now lie in it.
Jerry's kids have, like, muscular dystrophy.
Okay.
So
that doesn't really have
I get what you mean now.
Special.
Rob. Why did I expect less?
Now we've pretty much alienated our audience off the first episode. So
yep.
I feel accomplished.
We should
get that done up front.
Terrible movie. It's a really, really bad movie. I mean, like, I watched it, like, because, well, like, me and my friend, I'm friended.
Oh, okay.
Me and my friend are like, actually, yeah, God, no. Rob was the reason I watched Krampus today. I was just about to say, like, have you guys seen Krampus?
Rob
Yeah.
has, I haven't, because I'm stupid.
You gotta see, it's really good. I mean,
See?
like, but, what was I gonna say? Yeah, so I have a friend, we all, like, every time a bad horror movie comes out, we always like, we gotta go watch that together. And we watched Unfriended together, and it was kind of like, you know, it wasn't, like, laughably bad, really. It was just kind of, eh. It was kind of what I expected it to be, really.
You mean Murder Ghost?
The Murder Ghost, only on Skype.
Yep.
And like I watched a review of it recently where someone was kind of like going through pointing out all like the because apparently the way they shot it was they had everyone like rehearse the entire movie like several times in front of a GoPro in their rooms. Like they were all in like 5 different rooms of a house, and so essentially they could just kind of put together the best cuts that they could get, but somehow the movie still turned out shit. So
Well, that's. I mean, I'm not even sure what they were thinking with that, because that seems like, you know, there's a reason they don't make voice tracks for cartoons like that anymore. Like, they prefer to have actors in the same room so that you can, you know,
But
actually interact with people.
People in the movie weren't in the same room.
Right, but I mean, you can't react to what they're doing at the time if they're all doing it completely separately.
But like you think that they'd be able to you know, because if they have like several different, I don't know, they were just badly directed actors.
Yeah, really, if you're an actor, you can't get away from poor direction, as everybody involved in the prequels will attest to.
Exactly, like because like like I know some people even say that like I mean I assume we're talking about Star Wars.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of people will even say that Hayden Christensen's not that bad of an actor, but I don't know.
He's been in other movies where he wasn't terrible.
I wouldn't say he's a good actor, but he's just maybe not that bad.
I haven't seen him in other flicks, but I've heard his. I've heard that he actually has some pretty good acting chops, but you know, you just can't get away from a director who's not giving you feedback and just taking everything first take.
And you also can't get away from the prequels now. They've messed up everybody.
He hates sand.
Well, it's coarse and it's dry and it's irritating. It's everywhere.
It's kind of like the prequels, actually. Buzzing!
We'll be here all week.
You should be ashamed of yourself.
I am constantly.
Did I tell you guys I saw Daisy Ridley in Soho once?
How do you see like everybody?
I live in London. It's like we only have 5 celebrities.
And you've seen them all.
Yep, all 5 of them. Seen Judi Dench.
Dame Judi Dench?
Oh, I haven't seen Judi Dench. I've seen what's he called? Jim Carter, the guy from Downton Abbey. I saw him in Thailand once though. Saw him in Thailand. Just cash. Him and his, who I believe to be his wifey, the evil pink teacher from the Harry Potter movies, Professor Umbridge. No, the actress's name is Imelda Staunton. But yeah, I saw them in Thailand, funnily enough.
What were you doing in Thailand?
Holidaying. I wonder what they were doing in Thailand. Thailand's nice. They got good food.
They do have good food, I'll give them that. I say is, having only had horrible Americanized Thai food.
I don't know, the stuff we had in Seattle was really good.
Wait. Thai food comes from Thailand?
I was going to tell you later, but I suppose you need to know now. It's true.
Yeah, is there a way I can like switch which screen I'm broadcasting? Because I'm gonna have to do some line testing on Photoshop in a bit.
Yeah, use the same screen share thing. You just change it to a different.
Right, yes.
No.
Professionalism. Like, I know what I'm doing.
This is a learning experience. We're learning this stuff together.
Getting on in there. Right. So I'm making this, like, this scene is, like, now that I'm realizing how short on time I am, this scene is, like, very as simple as possible. So I'm just moving her face. Because, like, there's going to be a scene where she's, like, being chased by a fucking, like, demon thingy later on. And I remember once I had to animate someone going down the stairs, and, oh boy.
Never again.
Never again. Also, dancing. Dancing is hard. Like, I can tell when they rotoscope dancing in so many animated movies which have dancing, because it is really hard to get, like, just on your own.
Well, have you ever seen non-rotoscope dancing in cartoons? It's hilarious.
Yeah, well, like, it's like in the fucking Simpsons, you know, whenever they have, like, people dancing in the background, they're just like, I almost wish I could turn my webcam on for this, but I'm not gonna. You know, they're just, like, flapping their arms wildly. On the spot.
It all looks like the Peanuts dancing.
It really does. I mean, I love Batman Beyond, but that opening with the girl rave dancing just so hard, like, it kills me every time I watch that show.
It's like they look like extras in an 80s movie. Because you ever notice, like, in, like, RoboCop and shit, whenever they go into a, like, an 80s club, that, like, the people in the background are just kind of, like, flapping their arms, really. It's my favorite thing. Like, that's how I dance. Right, let me get Photoshop up.
That dance is why I don't dance.
Right, I'm just going to try line testing this thing. I'm not a very professional animator. Like, people was asking me, like, how many frames have you done? And I'm like, I don't count anymore. When I do it digitally, I don't care. Because when we first started out, we were doing everything, like, traditionally. And we'd have to write what frames we did in the corner. Because, like, if you drop your pile of animation papers, then you're pretty much fucked. Because you'd have to, like, just guess which order they go in.
Right.
Or it's a lot easier on the computer. Where is it? There we go.
Everything is easier on computer.
Most of the time.
I have so much respect for anybody who does most of their work traditional, because, like, damn, that is a hell of a lot of extra work in some ways.
Meh.
I'm just whatever. It's
you're
cool.
saying meh, but you've currently got your camera hooked up to a transformer, so.
Well, yeah, but I mean, it just makes me more awesome.
I mean, that's true, but
also, Freakazoid's costume is kind of plain, so I kind of took some liberties with it.
I always do that for Miyazaki characters. I mean, I feel like that's supposed to be simple just because it'd be easy to animate, but and Miyazaki animation is like whoa anyway. But I was like have this urge to make their outfits a bit more detailed whenever I draw them.
Well, and I think Miyazaki really strives for simplicity in his designs.
He knows what he's about.
Yeah.
He's got the right idea. Like, this is the most simple design I've made. I mean, I'll get up in more, but I was into making my character designs way too complicated. Because I don't think that I have to draw that same character over and over and over again.
Oh, yeah, I actually appreciate that a lot. My I would have designed Uche for Everyday Abnormal much different than I thought I had. And I'm kind of glad I didn't, because he's one of my favorite designs in the book, but having to draw those coat plates every damn time.
I mean, it's good practice, but, like, sometimes you're just like, ah.
Sometimes you're like, I've practiced this thing before.
How do I switch my screen share? Alright, here we go. I'm going to Photoshop now. Am I in Photoshop?
I don't know. Are you in Photoshop? Hold on.
Are you seeing my Photoshop? Whoops.
It looks different than the previous screen, so I'm going to say you're in your Photoshop.
Photoshop. Right.
Also, it's got the Photoshop checkerboard thing going on, so.
Yeah, they don't have that on site. Okay.
You have like 3 characters drawn.
Yeah, there's sketchy and doodly as hell, though.
Yeah. And we've been doing this for like 10 minutes so far. And you have like 3 characters drawn from scratch. I hate you.
I hate me too, honestly.
We love you. I mean, I love you.
Yeah.
Rob kind of like you.
This is wee shit. I just said I hated it.
I love you, Zom.
And if there's one thing that we know about Rob, he does not say that he hates people lightly.
It's just you gotta piss Rob off. Okie doke. See, I'm using Photoshop to animate, which is not like what they told us to use, but it's like fucking. You ever tried using TV Paint? I mean, I imagine not, but
I have not.
It's the worst. Like, and it's like a professional grade thingy. Like they use it for like Adventure Time, I think. It's like, you know, a thing that is capable of many good things, but I just can't use it for the life of me.
Oh, a lot of the like professional grade art programs are so user unfriendly.
Oh, really? Well, like, some of it's not just like that it's like you need to learn like new things. It just seems like counterintuitive. Like there's like a window for sound where you could, like a little note box window where you can write things down above the sound, so you can kind of like time lip flaps and stuff, which is like a cool feature, and I kind of miss it. Like, that's the one feature I miss about TV Paint. But like, to find this window, you know, normally you'd think you'd go up into like the menu bar and click on a thing, but you have to like click on the edge of one of the other windows and drag down, and it's like just hidden in there somewhere. I'm like, how would you know that otherwise?
That drives me nuts. That's one thing that I...
You know what
really
doesn't have confusing menus like that?
Real life?
This
Paper?
pen I'm using.
Well, I'm not using TV Paint anymore. Okay.
Score 1 for traditional.
oh god. One time, years ago, I was on such a kick of doing everything digitally that I was working on something traditionally and needed to erase something, and I just sat there because I didn't have a keyboard to Control Z, but I was still trying to figure out why the thing wasn't disappearing.
Like, where it go?
Why is this line not going away? I need this line to go away.
Making like the Control Z action.
Luckily, nobody was there for it, so nobody will ever find out about my embarrassing moment.
Now the whole world that is definitely watching this stream knows.
Say what?
Now the whole world that is definitely watching this stream knows.
Oh my god, we're broadcasting? Shit.
Well, you've been punked. That's a thing that they say in America, right?
Yeah, we used to back when we listened to
years ago.
Yeah, back when Aaron Kutcher was a celebrity.
Aaron?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that just goes to show you.
He was never a celebrity over here. Oh,
That's
hang on.
Never a celebrity over here either.
Oh, almost lost on screen for a second there, but it's back. I mean, I did. But you guys been following the whole, I mean, probably not, but have you guys been following the whole Azalea Banks thing?
Who?
Oh, I think I saw that where...
Well, you know, she's a rapper. And, well, like, she's gotten to the point where she just goes off on people on Twitter randomly, and she has now been suspended. But, apparently she was, posting criticism of British rap music, and someone did a comparison between songs of hers that had charted and songs by a novelty act we have called Mr. Blobby that had charted, and she was losing, so...
Wow. That was actually not what I thought you were going to bring up when you mentioned...
No, I mean, like, I actually quite liked the one song of hers that was popular, but I'm like, honey, just take a break. It's stop being so angry. Chill out. Stop screaming.
I thought you were going to bring up her like throwing the racial slurs around to the one guy, and I wish I had more detail for that. But I just saw the article trending on Facebook late last night, and I don't know who any of the people involved are, so I don't actually have their...
Like, I mean, she got into like a Twitter argument with a 14-year-old. So, excuse me. Yeah. So everyone's like, honey, maybe you should just like not.
What exactly is the win condition when you're a multi-million-dollar celebrity and get into an argument with a small teenager?
No one wins.
Well, the 14-year-old might, depending on how much the 14-year-old schools you in the argument, but...
I mean, the 14-year-old did school her. That was the embarrassing thing.
Oh, that is sad.
I mean, Iggy Azalea is mentally 12, so he's got an edge.
You're thinking of, Azalea Banks is the one who's actually black.
Oh. There's too many Azaleas.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean,
I honestly still don't know who any of these people are.
Neither do I.
Well, you're probably happier not knowing who these people are. It makes
It's not that I'm old, it's that I just don't give a fuck.
I only know because I've been to like my hometown comedy club many times. Right. See how this looks.
Your hometown's one club.
Well, I mean, you say that, but we only have the one.
You gotta understand, I come from a town that had no clubs until like 2002.
Jesus. I mean, the one we had have been there since like the 60s.
And they couldn't get a liquor license, so it was cowboy country. It was cowboy country with the one nightclub, and they couldn't serve booze. They went out of business, I think. I think there's a couple clubs now, but still.
How could I don't? Okay.
Well, you see, despite the fact that it has a horrible drinking problem, Montana has very tightly controlled liquor licenses, and they don't issue new ones ever. So there were no old ones on the market, and nobody was willing to give up theirs, so they had to go into business catering to high schoolers because they couldn't serve liquor. So,
but that's what high schoolers love.
I know. You can understand the problem.
Alright, I've got like a face. Like it's not an amazing animation, but whatever. So I ain't got time.
It's good enough. Move on.
Okay. Alright, let that.
Can't you just do that thing that the old '60s cartoons would do, where you like superimpose somebody's mouth on it?
You know what? I've considered it.
And then you usually say something racist.
Maybe not that. I live in London, dude. Can get away with that shit here.
I considered saying something racist. Timmy, 2016.
Write that on my grave.
Make Britain great again.
Well,
if Trump wins, I'm coming to England.
Well, we just elected our first Muslim mayor, so boom.
Well, according to Trump, we elected our first Muslim president, so.
I just banged my head on my table.
Oh my. Oh, that's so funny, but so sad because it's so true.
Oh no! What, did I bang my head on the table?
No, that that Trump thinks we elected our first first Muslim president thing.
Oh, gosh. I mean, like our new prime minister, well, mayor of London, not prime minister. Fortunately, I mean, I don't really. It's really bad. I do not keep up with UK politics. I barely even know who's in office.
Yeah,
just have the Queen, right? Doesn't she do everything?
No, the Queen does not do everything. She's just kind of there.
The first time that you visited America, I asked you how one got knighted, or you asked us how one got knighted. And I'm like, you're the Brit here. We don't have knights.
I just wanted to make a movie where like the Queen gets kidnapped, and then it's up to like Patrick Stewart and Judi Dench and all the people that are damed or knighted or whatever to save her.
Didn't you see the beginning, like the UK Olympics opening ceremony? It was pretty much that.
I'm guessing there was just Doctor Who and Harry Potter and whatever shit.
I was gonna say I saw the episode of Doctor Who that took place during those Olympics like 4 years before they happened.
Yeah, that was like, it was very, well, because there was actually a bit in our opening ceremony where a bunch of Mary Poppins fought off a giant Voldemort, so,
That sounds like the single
It's like
most
the
insane
Olympic-
Olympic thing ever.
It's like the Olympic Planning Committee was going, no, more British, more British.
Ooh, that's why, like, well, actually, there's a bit where they filmed a bit separately where Daniel Craig goes into the Queen's office. Like, that was actually a thing
And
that
then
happened.
fucks her.
No, well,
Oh.
we can dream, but... But no, then they did this bit where they had two, like, stunt actors dressed as Daniel Craig and the Queen jumping out of a helicopter, and it was something. Our Olympics. Right, okay, I think I've done that scene, so I can do some coloring on another one. I hate coloring animations.
I hate coloring.
I like coloring, just not animation coloring.
Well, then you could color all my stuff.
I like coloring my stuff.
I hate coloring everything.
Gotta say, coloring is really kind of a pain in the ass.
Especially, I have like no eye for color, and I'm partially colorblind.
Okay.
So,
I would
oh
not
my
have guessed.
god, what nightmare, horrible eye thing is going on in your drawing, Himmy?
That's like all my frames overlaid.
Oh.
Animating, dude.
Animating, that's when they move.
Yes. It's when you have the drawing and it moves.
Yes.
Like in the Japan.
I can make mine animate. Look, Freakazoid is dancing.
Honestly, like at the point that I'm at in my animation, I might just have to do that for the last couple of frames.
You said dancing is hard to animate.
Well, man, you are proving me wrong.
I don't know what that is.
Look at it go.
Was that the attempt at the Bionic Woman jumping sound? Nobody can make that sound.
Right. I'm sorry to do help me.
Oh, see, I forgot you're not old, Hemi, so you have no idea what we're
I
talking
mean, to be fair, the Bionic Woman was like before our time.
about. Yeah, that's...
I remember
Okay,
seeing
so
you
really,
in
Hemi, you have
my
no excuse.
I know a surprising amount of like things that were way before my time, but not that.
And apparently not Freakazoid.
I know all Freakers, I never watched it.
Which, fun fact, Mike Allred, who created Madman, which is another great comic, like they called up Mike Allred and they're like, hey, we got this character that's kind of influenced by Madman. Do you mind if we make a show? And it's like, oh no, that's cool. And then he got really pissed off when he found out Freakazoid had an exclamation mark on his costume.
I don't know anything about Batman either, so this also does not mean much to me.
But if I had a... What?
Oh, I was just going to say, I never heard that story before.
Yeah.
I don't know about Madman, so that doesn't mean a whole lot to me.
What?
Who's Madman?
Madman? Oh, my fucking Christ, Timmy.
I'm
Fucking
sorry.
Christ.
I just draw the comics, I don't read them.
I draw comic books, but I know nothing about them.
And this
Okay. Hey, let me school you here.
Okay.
And this is how Inkt Comics meets its end.
So Mike Allred, great artist,
Mm-hmm.
look at the comic Madman. It's about this guy who's a mad scientist, and he finds this like truck that crashed up the side of the road, and there's a guy inside. He's like dead. So mad scientist takes him in and performs this experiment on him, and the guy like comes back to life as like this like zombie guy. He's not really a zombie. He's just kind of like all Frankenstein together, and he's blue, and you know, he can't remember anything. So the mad scientist names him after Frank Sinatra and Albert Einstein. So his name's Frank Einstein. And then don't you fucking start. It's one of my favorite comics. You show it some goddamn respect.
Okay.
So like he's all ashamed of how he looks, but he like reads comic books, so he makes himself a costume out of an old lab suit to look like his comic book hero. And so it's like head-to-toe costume, and he's all covered up. And he's flirting with this girl named Joe. And then Joe gets kidnapped by this other evil scientist. And then Frank's got to go and save her. And that's like his first adventure.
Yeah. So
And-
wait, so how in what way is Freakazoid inspired by this with the exclamation point thing?
Well, it's really, like, Madman was really kind of, it's not like your typical superhero comic. He says things like golly. I mean,
Oh, my kind of superhero.
yeah. Shut up.
But continue.
Yeah. I mean, and he has no superpowers other than, like, he could touch people and, like, learn secrets about them, I guess, like some psychic thing. But that doesn't really come into play. And he, like, uses a yo-yo and wears a leather jacket over his superhero costume.
Right.
Yeah.
You really had to be there.
Yeah, you kind of have to read it, but
I was like a baby.
yeah.
I assume this came out in the 90s.
It did, in fact, come out when you were in diapers, so...
Yeah.
Well, like, this is
And I was in high school.
See,
Yeah, that just made me feel old, so, thanks for that.
Yeah, Amy, thanks for making us feel like shit.
that's why I'm here.
Why do you have to be so young, damn it?
The weird thing is though, like people my age at my secondary school when we were all in like year 8 and shit. I don't know what the US equivalent of that is. They would always be like, "God, I'm such a '90s kid. Do you remember the '90s?" And I'm like, "No, I don't remember the '90s, and neither do you. You were barely conscious."
Christ. I remember the goddamn 80s.
Oh, as do I. I was very small.
I wish I remembered the 80s.
You weren't even alive in the fucking 80s.
It was like a fun time.
Yeah, except there was the Berlin Wall and AIDS was rampant. Does that sound fun to you?
That was in the 90s.
No, that was in the 80s.
I thought the AIDS thing was in the 90s.
No. I think I'd know this better than you, considering I was around in the 80s.
Well, I think that. Wait, how old were you?
I was born in 81.
Huh. So we were just about old enough to comprehend sexually transmitted diseases then.
Yep.
You know, funnily enough, when they were giving us like the talk about that at school, they were doing like a true or false thing, and one of the questions that came up was, only gay people can get AIDS, true or false? And young me, not knowing anything about it, was like, gay people can get AIDS? Yeah, I was so surprised.
And see, and that's why you can't say that you're an 80s or 90s kid, because that was exactly the wrong answer.
Definitely not. I was like just completely, I had no idea. So smart. Oh, this is so messy. Very messy coloring over here. Those your lines are so clean.
I wish they were cleaner yet.
But they are so clean. I can never do lines that clean. Mine are all full of like gappy gaps.
Now say something nice about me.
Your lines are also very clean.
No, they're not. Shut up.
Yes, they are. What's your idea of a clean line?
I don't know.
Whatever I'm not drawing.
Yes. Highlights are dirty. They're dirty, dirty lines.
That went to kind of a weird place.
Yep.
You like that, don't you, line?
Yeah. You're a bad line, aren't you?
I can't tell if this is making me more or less productive. Probably more. I'll be watching a horror movie right about now, where I just on my own. You guys seen the movie Possession?
No.
No.
It's weird.
Did you see Buck Wild yet?
I'm busy.
I'm busy. I'd be watching a horror movie right now if it wasn't for you guys. You could be watching Buck Wild. Yeah, you got time to watch Unfriended.
It's not on UK Netflix. I watched Unfriended ages ago.
Oh, that's a tragedy.
But yeah, Buck Wild isn't on the UK Netflix. Believe me, I looked.
Oh, that's... How the hell did UK Netflix live with themselves?
I don't know. I mean, I can check on Amazon because I mean that's what I've been doing these days. I've like exhausted all the good horror movies on Netflix, and now I'm just like buying stuff from Amazon, just renting it. Pretty fun, right? It's hard for me to like get color swatches from old drawings here because I've got like the kind of like I don't know if you can see, but like the watercolory effect on.
Yeah, I don't know how you do that.
I mean, it's just a feature I have on Psy, which I quite like.
Oh, so you cheat. Okay.
Well, yes. But yeah, like,
this is now gonna turn into a digital art isn't cheating fight, and Rob's
You
gonna win.
just push buttons on your computer and art shows up. I mean, come on.
Rob's gonna be the only one who wins this because he's the only one of us who can actually fight.
Whereas, like, if I don't know, if someone had a webcam on right now, you see he's not actually doing anything. He's just kind of sitting there, occasionally pressing the A key, making that happen. Art, digital.
Now, I scanned the template in for Asuka years ago, so I haven't actually physically drawn her since then.
I just have a program that does it all now.
And Everyday Abnormal is late all the time because reasons.
Yes. Oh, gosh. I was supposed to, I decided to put, a bunch of posters in the background of this, but I haven't actually drawn the posters yet. I was like, oh, I'll just draw them all, separately so I can just keep copying and pasting them into the background as and when I need them, but I've only done one poster. Give me strength, guys.
I'm using a pen.
Well done, Rob.
Rob has no sympathy for your poster struggles.
He draws on the paper.
I use a pen.
Wait, also, did we actually put a? I mean, I don't know. I just turned up here, but did we put a link to this on our page?
Not yet, because the link didn't exist until I started the stream. So.
Mm.
So wait, so is this just us?
We'll put one up when we're done.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'll put a link up saying, "Hey,
watch where we used to be."
Well, no, I'll put a link to the video after we're done here and tell her to watch us.
So we're not live right now.
Wait, we're live, but I mean it's also recording, so I figure most
live,
people
but no one knows about it.
Yeah, yet.
Okay, so there aren't people watching it yet. So we're just getting the ball rolling here. Okay, that I'm cool with. Alright.
Very soon people will be able to watch this at their leisure and make fun of us, when they get around to it. So, really, we're providing convenience for the viewing audience.
Make fun of us?
What?
Make fun of us?
Why
would they do that?
Because I don't know how to use YouTube properly, and
what have we done to them?
This doesn't sound like it. What have you done with Rob?
I'm set up now.
I didn't mean to make
Angry Rob has become Sad Rob.
Oh, that's so sad.
It's like a Pokemon evolution.
Wait, Angry Rob is evolving. I'm playing Pokemon for so long,
You used crippling depression on Angry Rob. It was super effective.
Woe is me.
I'm pretty sure that's also the only Pokemon joke I have in me, because I don't really know that much about Pokemon.
I used to play it back in the day, when I was younger. That was Ruby and Sapphire, which I believe were just updates of the older ones, weren't they?
Sure, why not? That sounds good.
No.
What was that? Fire Red and Leaf Green.
Fire Red and Leaf Green were updates of the other ones.
No, Ruby and Sapphire were the own thing. Because I remember playing Fire Red and Leaf Green as well.
When I was in high school, I think I was a senior, maybe, my friend found a Game Boy Pocket in a desk with Pokemon in it. And he's like, "Who's sweet, free Game Boy."
What?
And then we made fun of Pokemon. And then he played it, and he's like, "Dude, you need to get a Game Boy, and you need to get Pokemon Red, because there's some Pokemon that are only available in Pokemon Red, and I need those Pokemon. I need them." This is 2 days later.
Wow, that was a quick turnaround.
Yeah.
Also, like, Rob, why do you have so many stories about people like stealing stuff and being awful? Where do you come from?
Ohio.
The streets.
The mean states of Ohio. Well, apparently I read an article. I mean, it was a cracked article, so I take it with a grain of salt. But I read a cracked article saying that apparently most of the like gruesome homicides happen in Cleveland, Ohio.
Yep. Represent.
But hey, other than that, I don't know much about Ohio.
It's pretty cool. We got stuff.
Like,
Things. Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
and
She doesn't care.
Football Hall of Fame. If there's a Hall of Fame, we probably have it.
the Sports Ball Hall of Fame.
Yes.
We got
Also, it's the
Drew
American.
Carey.
I need to clarify. It's the American Football Hall of Fame, where very
Yeah.
large men try and
No,
murder.
I'm less interested.
In England, you call it football.
If only, Rob. If only.
See, Rob, I was just drinking just then, so maybe your gambit from Chicago might pay off after all. I still make me spit my drink out.
I can sense whenever you drink. So my natural comedic timing goes now. Just so your nose.
Oh, I'm going to die of thirst.
I'll take that as a win.
Hooray. You and Rob. Alright, what am I doing? Oh, this is hard. Do you think people want to tune in just to watch me complaining about how animating is hard?
People,
Everything is hard. Everything's so hard.
Hey,
It's so hard.
people tune into things on the internet for way dumber reasons than that. So
I mean, fuck, if we had a kitten. Speaking of which, I have a kitten.
Put the kitten on the thing.
I can't, it's upstairs. In a cage.
Get the kitten.
On fire.
Oh no. Why we just lost all of our viewership? Can't kill the kitten. So my friend recently added me to this thing called a Cool Dogs group on Facebook, and you know that I'm scared of dogs. I just see so many videos about dogs nowadays. So many.
eventually, you will get over your crippling fear of canines.
I think I'll just have to now because I'm too polite to leave the group. 'Cause,
They might be offended if I leave. I can't.
but my friend loves dogs, so I can't. I'm too scared to leave the group.
It's like that movie.
Which one?
I was gonna make you think like Must Love Dogs, and then I'm gonna say something completely different, but my mind drew a blank. So it's like Must Love Dogs.
I don't know.
Shut up, Himmy.
Wasn't that like a romantic comedy thing?
Yes,
About dogs.
dogs. It was a documentary about the personal ads, the people that are into bestiality.
Oh, God.
Really?
No, but there is a documentary about that I don't want to watch.
I mean, I've watched some weird documentaries on Netflix in my time, but not that.
I don't think that one's on Netflix.
Probably not. Is it a documentary?
Netflix After Dark.
God.
I guess this would be Netflix After Bark. Because it's dogs.
Yeah.
I can never unhear that.
Yep.
Cease.
See, even my own dog is getting pissed at that.
My dog, I think, wants me to feed it. Because he started bothering me when we
He always
started.
wants to be fed, though.
He does. Come here. Come here, dog.
This is really nice.
Sure, boy.
If you put him on camera, that will increase our viewership. But also might ruin your drawing.
People do like,
A doggo!
hey, Zeppy!
A doggo!
Zeppy does not look enthused to be on
Yeah.
camera. No, he's gone.
There he goes. Sammy don't give no fucks.
Oh, well, you're just gonna parade around for your friends? Fuck you.
You dancing monkey bitch.
all 5 fans are gonna come on here and be like, well, the part with the dog was good.
That dog didn't give any fucks.
It's so cute.
Hey, you might finally get that Zeppy meme you've always been wanting to get rid of, though.
Yep.
Hashtag makes a meme.
I'm pretty much done.
Color it.
Oh, that's never going to happen. You know it.
Yeah, no. I'll hire somebody to do it.
We'll just put the camera on Zeppy again.
This,
If he'll come back.
he's done.
He's looking at you like, like, mouthing.
Come here. Come here. Come here, buddy.
It's not after the shit you pulled last time.
I'm embarrassed in my face. I'm not going on camera.
Hi, doggo.
Hey, Zeppy.
Zeppy, everyone's saying hi to you.
He's desperately wanting to go back over to the other place.
Say the hello, doggo. Doggo's like, no.
Nope.
Not happening. Sometimes I want a dog. I don't know why. Even though I'm scared of dogs, sometimes I want a dog.
Well, because you want something
Don't look at
adorable
me.
and cuddly
Look
and
at
wants loves you unconditionally.
No, I don't want to do that with you. Oh, let's get X-rated. Okay, knock it off.
I'm just hoping that my animation will be so amazing that no one will notice how messy my coloring is. That's unlikely. No, please. I haven't actually been into you.
I feel like messy colors and backgrounds is usually actually a plus in animation.
Okay. Because like I usually the thing I tend to do is like try and do. There's a Care Bear.
Yeah. What are you gonna do about it?
Oh shit.
You're such a rebel.
Pegasus. Look at this shit.
You should do like a haul video while you're here. What have you bought most recently? Groceries.
Lego Aladdin.
So we are doing the whole video.
Lego Genie.
You have to no. If you're doing a whole video, you have to pick it up and describe it very obviously, even though we can see it.
This is Ant-Man. He is a man that turns to the size of an ant and also controls ants using his special helmet that lets him do ant-like things.
Does he have like some sort of ant fetish or something, or?
I don't know. People are into some weird shit.
Controlling ants. What's Pacific fetish?
I was really hoping in the Ant-Man flick that they would make him just like have go even weirder than they went with it, with his whole ant thing.
I did also not see that. I'm gonna get like Rob's gonna just like hate me forever now. Not that he doesn't already. But I also have not seen Ant-Man.
I would hope that Rob realizes at this point that you don't watch superhero movies ever.
There's the remote to the Apple TV. It is about the size of a stick of gum.
Is that's your TV remote?
No, the Apple TV remote.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I don't know, I'm just not into, like, I don't know why, just something about the way that superhero movies are kind of churned out these days really just is off-putting to me.
That's you.
Wow, Rob, and here I am trying to have a serious conversation about the state of cinema. Why didn't they make every movie like Jodorowsky's Holy Mountain? All the superhero movies should be that.
Because that movie was terrible, and you know it was terrible, and anyone that says it's not terrible is a fucking piece of shit. You know, I think Holy Mountain was one of the greatest movies of all time. Bullshit, you did. It's a bunch of fucking incomprehensible crap that some dude on LSD made a movie by pointing a camera at weird shit.
You guys ever seen Zardos? It's terrible.
Oh, the haul video's over.
Oh,
I'm kind of out of stuff on my table here.
I could turn the camera on and show you guys like my room. Give you room tour. Hi guys, welcome to my house tour.
Yeah, I'm not doing that for myself because my house is a goddamn mess and it's just not happening.
They actually cleaned up for the first time in forever. Because I had my friends over on the
I don't know why I'm holding this up.
I don't know either.
Chinese skeleton.
It's the Red Skull head.
Nice.
It came with Taskmaster, which I ended up with 3 of.
How'd you end up with 3 Taskmasters?
Well, remember, I was looking for it because Sharon likes Taskmaster, and I wanted to get it for her. And also, Taskmaster is awesome.
It's true.
And they didn't have it anywhere here, so I kept looking, and I found it when we were in Chicago at C2E2 for $35. I'm like, yeah, I'm gonna get this for Sharon while I'm here. So I bought it for $35, and the day I came back, I went to Walmart, and it was on sale for $15. So I bought it just because.
Murphy's Law.
And then, like, I don't know, Sharon came back with one day, too.
Gosh.
So we had 3.
Would now be a bad time to mention I also do not know who Taskmaster is.
You know what? I'm not even fucking surprised.
Taskmaster.
Who is this master of tasks?
Task.
Okay, you see, he's this dude. He's a mercenary, but he doesn't like getting his hands dirty. Kimmy, really? You gonna do this shit? Really?
Yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna.
Let's go. Let's take this outside.
Where outside?
That doesn't work. We're doing this over the internet. She's not actually there.
Let's go outside the internet.
Well then, meet me on the dark web.
I'm gonna pinch you so hard like you ain't never been pinched before.
That was weird.
Yeah, that came out wrong.
I don't know. I'm used to it from Rob at this point.
I'm not even sure what you were talking about. What is pinching?
I don't even know. I don't know what's going on.
All right, well,
I'm confused.
We're all thoroughly confused now,
And yeah, I need to get going.
yeah. So I think I don't really have. I didn't come up with a sign off for this show. So thanks for listening to us being idiots for like half an hour. And
I have a sign off.
You have a sign off?
Yes.
No. Do not.
George W. Bush does not care about black people.
It's like I wanted it to happen, and then it did.
No.
All right, so yeah, for anybody who's still managing to listen to this,
they stopped at minute 2.
Yeah. Is this all they do? Just draw and talk? What is this shit?
People are stupid.
Anyway, check us out at Inkt Comics. We're at inktcomics.com. We're at facebook.com/inktcomics.
INKTCOMICS.
Yes. If you look for other stuff spelled properly, you won't find us.
Yeah, that was probably an oversight in our naming process.
Well.
I'm bad at sign-offs. Thank you.
Peace!